Hey guys, it's Melissa here with Web of Creativity and your Graphic 45 brand ambassador. This video is about a technique, and then we're going to use that technique to make some cards and tags. So we're going to start off with this die set. This is a Graphic 45 Policy and Decorative Die set. And in this set has 3 corner dies. So these are the dies that we are going to be using to make things with. So we're going to start off by showing you what they look like cut out for just the corners. Now, I like to think outside the box, so I made these corners into medallions. And it just takes 4 corners to make these really cool medallions. This one's very decorative. I really like this one. I like all of them. And then I put the corners together to make the medallion. So these are in diamond shape, but you can definitely use them as a square shape as well. Now this is what the corners touching. And let me demonstrate real quick on how to do that. So I have these 4 pieces right here. I went the wrong way. And then I just take a piece of tape, double-sided tape. Then we're going to flip them over, line them up, and then just attach the tape. So it's real easy just to make these into a cute little embellishment for your project. So you can make it a diamond or a square shape. It's just a really cute embellishment. And then when you're ready to attach it to your project, you just take the tape off the back and then glue the rest for that. So that's how you make them into these. Now you can turn them around and make kind of like little medallions frames. This one's a little off, but that's okay. It makes a little triangle instead of a square. But you can see the square shape and then the design right in that middle, which is really cool. This one's really cool too. It has that X in the middle. So that's how you do them with the frames, flipping the corners around. And then lastly, you can put them together to make decorative strips. So you can see it's kind of like zigzagged. So they look really cool. So we're going to use these pieces to make as embellishments for our cards and tags for today. So let's go ahead and let me clear my desk off and we'll start with the first project. So today I'm going to use the Ephemera Queen paper collection and sticker set that goes with the collection for these cards and tags. There's also some really cute cutout pieces in the collection as well. So that's what we're going to use. And we're going to make easel cards. So these are, we're going to make the base first. So the base, the card base is 6.5 by 6.5. And then 6.5 by 7. And then we're going to go ahead and score this piece on the 7-inch side. I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch and 3 3/4. Fold on the score line. I know that might be a little hard to see because it's cream colored and my desk is kind of cream colored. Let me put that there. We're going to taper the corners by cutting them at an angle, adding our tape to the newly created tab. And then let me fold this down. Oops. So we're going to take that tab, we're going to remove the tape, we're going to attach it to our 6.5 by 6.5 piece. And this is the start of our card. So we have, so it'll stick up like that for the easel shape. And we'll need a base cut. So our base is 6.5 by 6.5, and it'll get attached to the front of the card, but only on the second half. So when this sits up, this sits straight up and will show your card, and we'll have a piece to hold it up to make it an easel card. So this is the base that we're going to attach all of our pieces to. Alright, so I'm going to go over the measurements. So for the base area, mat, for the base mat is 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then we have a strip that's 6 1/4 by 1 5/8 that's going to go down. And then we have the border using the scallop corner. There are 11 pieces on here. We're going to attach it to the strip, and then we're going to trim off the excess. And then our focal point piece is this guy right here, and this is a cut apart piece from the collection, and that's 2 5/8 by 4. Then the mat is 2 7/8 by 4 1/4, and then the second mat is 3 1/8 by 4 1/2, and that'll get attached right there. Then we have some more pieces for the easel section on the bottom. So when this is attached to here, we need to have it stand up. So the bottom section here are all these little pieces. So I did make a couple of medallions using the scallop one. So with these pieces, the back piece is 6 1/4 by 3 inches. I used my scraps, so there's 2 pieces, so it's not a full piece. And if you use scraps, it's 6 1/4 by 3/4, and you'll need 2 of them. Or you can do one solid piece at 6 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then the yellow strip is 6 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then make 2 medallions. And that'll be on the easel portion of the card. So that's the inside of the card. And then this will be pop dotted to get this to stay up. Alright, so let's go ahead and attach everything. card 2, we're going to use the very detailed corner die. Here's the diamond, but we're going to use it as a square. We're going to have 3 of them on our card. So our card base is, the base mat is 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then again, I like to use leftover pieces, scraps for my borders. Those scraps are 1/2 inch by 6 1/4. But if you want a full piece, it's 2 5/8 by 6 1/4. Then the pink strip is 2 1/8 by 6 1/4, and it fits 3 medallions nicely. And then the bottom section is 6 1/4 by 3 inches, and then we have my 2 strips, and the strips are 5/8 by 6 1/4. If you want a full piece, it's 2 1/2 by 6 1/4. And then the pink strip is 1 3/4 by 6 1/4. And then we're going to stick stickers on them. So let me put this aside. Let's go ahead and get these attached. So our third card is a little bit more involved, and we are going to, let me move this aside and go through some of these pieces. The first is this cute little fan, and this piece right here is the corner, scallop corner piece. So I'll show you how I made this little fan. I'm going to move the bottom section off here so you can see this bottom mat, our card mat, is the 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then we have our secondary mat. That cream cardstock is 5 1/8 by 4 inches. The mat is 4 7/8 by 3 3/4. Now the cut apart piece, the ephemera queen piece, and their mat, the base card is 4 1/8 by 2 3/4, and the mat is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. Then we have these cute cards. These are cut apart pieces from the paper collection, and then I have a backing that I want to put on there. So the backing piece is 1 7/8 by 2 1/2, and the cards themselves is 1 3/4 by 2 3/8. Then we have this bottom section here that I put on there. So this big piece is 6 1/4 by 2 1/4, and this little strip is only a 1/4 inch. Then we have the 3 scallop medallions, and then the part that goes inside the card is our 6 1/4 by 3 inches, and then the second mat is 6 by 2 1/4, and this little strip, which is a cut apart piece, is 1/4 of an inch. And then another medallion and then a sticker will go in the middle. So let's go ahead and start attaching all these pieces. For the fan, I have a strip of paper, and this is 1 3/4 by 6 inches. Then I have this EK Success Punch that's scalloped, small scalloped edges. So then I'm going to line up. Then I'm going to get my scoreboard, and I'm going to score in between each scallop. Now they don't line up perfectly on the scoreboard, so I'm just going to move them in the spots that they go in. Okay. Pretty simple enough, and then we're just going to accordion fold. Okay. Now I'm gonna trim off. It's a little, I got a little too much on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim that off with my scissors. And so what I did is I just, so I have a little clothespin. So we'll just, all you do is just glue as close as you can to the edge on each one. That's a little too much glue. And then I cover the bottom with the glue and then clothespin it. I had a second clothespin so this one wouldn't pop off, but it looks fine. Then you just wait until it's dry and then shape. So when it's dry, you'll shape it out, and then you just hold it open enough for whichever piece that you want to use for your little fan section, or you can leave it just the way it is, and you don't need a piece right there. But I just happen to like the piece. I think it made it look really cute. All right, let's move back out into the card. now that our 3 cards are done, we're going to move over to some simple tags using the medallions. Alright, so the tags that we're going to make are Graphic 45's square tags. This is 5 inches by 4.5. And Graphic 45 has tag dies for all of their tags. So it's easy to cut out a mat for them. So that's what I did here, is just to cut out the mat using the die of Graphic 45. So this is their square tag. I love this paper. This is the card paper from the Ephemera Queen. So we're also going to use corners for these pieces. So these corners, I'm going to actually leave them as a square corner, but I will trim the other ones and the other tags, and I'll show you that. But I'm going to just make these the actual corner pieces, and it's going to be a little pokey on the end, and I'm okay with that. I think it looks cute. And then I'm just going to take one medallion and put it on a 2 by 2 square and turn it for the diamond. And then I took a 1 by 1 square, cut it in half, and then I'm just going to put them on the sides. And that is just a simple tag that's decorated and is super cute. So let me go ahead and attach all these pieces. So for this tag, we're going to use the corners. We're going to use the scallop corner, but I'm going to go ahead and corner punch the corner. So I'm using a 1/4 inch. This is We Are Memory Keepers corner punch. I'm going to slide that straight down the middle and trim the corner off. And then I'm going to attach it like that. So I think those are really cute. I also have this strip. This is 4 1/4 by 1.5. That's going to go in the middle. Then here's my medallion, is the scallop medallion, and then the square is 2 1/8, and that's going to go in the center. So let me go ahead and finish cropping those 2 corners off, and then get everything attached. Last but not least, let me move all those by. We're going to do the square medallion. Make it into a diamond, and then have this little frame here. Then I have this cute little strip that's going to go straight down the center. And we're going to do the same thing with these corners and just corner punch them, round them up, put them in the corners. So the pink strip is 5/8 by 4 1/4, and this one would be 4 1/4 by 3/8. This strip is from the paper collection. So I'm going to attach that. And then this guy, let's see, the pink square is 2 inches and the blue square is 2 1/4 inches. So let's go ahead and get these attached. And there is our 3 tags with our medallions. And that's it for the video. 3 cards and 3 tags to show off these, what you can do with these corner pieces and turn them into medallions and embellishments. So for more projects and more ideas, please go check out my blog, www.webofcreativity.net. Thank you for watching.